Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and welcome back to another random match here on WWE 2K16. Right, so today we've got set for you Sting taking on Shawn Michaels in a Hell in a Cell match. This one has been suggested by Jamie Rogers, and I must admit when I read this one on my computer screen I thought to myself, oh, that's a good match that is. The only thing that might let this one down is I know the game is not great at doing the Hell in a Cell matches, so I'm hoping we get a little bit of luck with the AI. Sometimes I try and play these Hell in a Cell matches, but I'm so bad at the game. I've realised recently just how bad I am at this game and actually playing it. So I'm gonna let this one play out by itself and see if we can get ourselves a good match between these two. I've been trying for a while now to try and record the My Career mode, and I must admit I'm absolutely awful at it. I've recorded 5 episodes twice now, and both times I've really struggled. I think the first time wasn't too bad. The second time I spent about 20 minutes trying to do the submission holds in the practice match against Enzo Amore, and then I had 3 or 4 matches on NXT and lost every single match. I was so annoyed, and yeah, I deleted all the videos. Hopefully I'll give it another try at some point and see if I can do a decent bit in My Career mode, but at the moment, of course, I'm concentrating mostly on getting as much Universe mode recorded as I possibly can. I want to make sure there's always enough of that coming online for you. Try and upload 4 episodes of that a week, and obviously if I do have any issues with not having time to record, at least I've got a few episodes back up. And the same with these random matches, really. I try to record maybe 6 or 7 in one go, and then that means we've got enough to keep us going for a while. This has been an interesting match, this one. Of course, it's not going to happen in real life now, because both Shawn Michaels and the Undertaker, both Shawn Michaels and Sting are both retired. Sting, of course, got that injury last year when wrestling Seth Rollins at Night of Champions. It's a bit of a shame because we never got to see the match that we all wanted to see, of course, Sting versus The Undertaker. Although I think it has been... No, it hasn't been requested yet, I don't think. Oh, yes, it has, yeah. Sting versus Undertaker has been requested. So we'll get that uploaded at some point as well. But yeah, it's a shame we're not going to get to see it. We did get to see Sting versus Triple H, and I know there's some cynical people out there that would say that Triple H just wanted to put himself in that situation first. He wanted to be Sting's first match in the WWE, and that's why that happened, rather than... We all wanted to see Sting versus The Undertaker. I suppose Sting versus Triple H made sense for the storyline. They managed to get a storyline out of it, I suppose, all the way from the Survivor Series beforehand, but I think we all would have wanted to see Sting versus Taker, and I think... I honestly think now, though, if it would have happened maybe this year, for example, then I don't think it would have been as good as we were all hoping, because both those guys are getting to an age now where they can't pull off a fantastic 30-40 minute match. It's just not going to happen. So I think the fact that we haven't seen that match might make it sort of even... I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I don't know whether... I think not seeing the match and knowing it would have been great is better than seeing the match and being disappointed, if that makes sense. But still, I think this match would have been really good as well. Shawn Michaels versus Sting. Both these guys were at the pinnacle of their career in the late 90s, sort of in control of both companies, really. And it'd be interesting to see what they can do here inside the cell. I don't think Sting's ever... Well, I should imagine WCW had some crazy cage matches. They always do, don't they? Yeah, I think Sting did compete in some of the... Is it World War matches? I can't remember what they're called now. It's a bit like the Lethal Lockdown, I suppose. You get someone enter every God knows how long into the cage, and I'm sure he's in a few of those against like the Horsemen and stuff like that, I think. And we're starting off with a little bit of chain wrestling here by Sting. In control. I think it'd be nice, you know, if you could have different referees rather than just this one guy. It'd be good if you could actually change the referee's attire as well. If you could, for example, for your Universe mode, if you could change the referee's attire to like an 80s sort of attire, for like with a blue shirt they used to wear for your Universe mode, or if you run in WCW, then you could have the referees in the Nitro shirts and stuff like that. I think that'd be quite interesting to do. Oh, no clean break there. Shawn Michaels with a punch to the face of Sting. And I can't remember if I said or not at the beginning of the video, but this was suggested by Jamie Rogers. Great suggestion. I think I said, yeah, did say, didn't I? Yeah. I looked at it when it first came up on my screen and thought, that's a good one. I like the look of that. So we got it recorded straight away. Well, I'll say straight away in my next set of recordings. And we're still getting a little bit of chain wrestling here between these two. And it's good to see both these guys just showing their ability. And Sting is in control of it at the moment. There's the headlock. And of course we had to make this at the WrestleMania arena. There was nowhere else this match would ever happen but WrestleMania. Of course, Shawn Michaels was in the first ever Hell in a Cell match, wasn't he, against The Undertaker, where Kane made his debut and took out The Undertaker, ripping the door off the cage and chokeslammed his brother to oblivion. Thought Sting might be looking for an early Scorpion Deathlock there, but Shawn Michaels manages to kick him away and bring Sting back up to his feet. But Sting, with the short clothesline, taking Michaels down. Michaels back up to his feet, and Sting tries to catch him unawares, but Michaels was there, catching the arm of Sting, and Sting fights back with the jawbreaker. And both these guys reversed each other quite a lot early parts of this match, and Sting showing his strength there, just dropping Shawn Michaels from the Gorilla Press into the Gutbuster. That's pretty insane. And now Sting's going up to the middle rope as well. And a big, well, I was going to call it a Stinger Splash. Not a Stinger Splash, but you could call it a Stinger Splash, I suppose. An elbow drop as well. And now Sting is in control of this match. And I think it was nice for Sting, I suppose, to retire from, well, I'd say, to leave TNA and to get a couple of matches in WWE and then get brought into the Hall of Fame. I think that's a nice way of doing it, and I think that's what they'll probably do with Kurt Angle as well. Of course, Kurt Angle is currently unattached to any wrestling company, so he left TNA after the UK tour this year, so there's no reason why he can't be brought back into WWE at some point, and I think they probably will. I like the idea, and this is something that I've always said about this anyway, but Kurt Angle actually brought this up himself. A Sting with a pin that's close to a 3. Yeah, Kurt Angle actually brought this up himself. That they asked him in an interview if he went back to WWE, what would he like to do? And his suggestion was he would like to work alongside Jason Jordan and Chad Gable and create himself a new age Team Angle, which I thought was a fantastic idea. I've already had this discussion with one of my friends before he actually said that. It's so great to see that he's got that idea in his mind as well. And it would be really good because it would be a chance for him to be on TV quite a lot but not have to be involved in a lot of matches, because he would be almost like their manager, but if he needs to step in, he can step in and have a match himself. So that'd be great to see as well. These two guys really just fighting over this baseball bat. Of course, the baseball bat was one of Sting's main weapons in his arsenal in WCW, and still getting problems with reversals in this game, don't we? This is getting quite annoying now. I thought they had a limited amount of reversals that each guy could use, but evidently for weapons that doesn't seem to count. Will someone just use this baseball bat? Come on, people. I know you're trying to build suspense, but this is getting stupid now. This has been like it must be like a minute of these two just swapping baseball bats. Come on, hit him. What is going on with this game? There's so many problems with it still. It's insane. This is getting stupid now, isn't it? This is absolutely stupid. This is... Oh, God. Come on, Sting, hit him with it. Come on, Shawn, hit him with it. Somebody take somebody down. Oh, this is getting terrible. There we go. Yes, Sting with a baseball bat to the face. It worked. Well, that's annoying. Right. I was just really considering hitting the restart button then, but we'll continue onwards. And now Sting getting an argument with himself with a baseball bat. Oh, God, this game. Oh, my word. How many problems can you fit into one game? Right, we're done. We're done now. I think all the craziness is finished. If you see my universe mode, if you watched the first episode of Thunder, we did a 6-man elimination chamber match, and that was insane. We had so many glitches in that match. It was insane. We saw Randy Orton bend through time and space and managed to escape the cage without actually ever leaving the cage, if that makes sense. It was crazy. And yeah, just while we're on the subject of dodgy glitches, I have recently signed up to Twitch, so looking at potentially maybe doing a few live streams as well. So if you are interested in that, there is a link in the description below to my Twitch channel if you want to subscribe to that, and if they get enough interest, of course, so we will look at doing something. What my idea was is basically to maybe do some of these random matches live on Twitch, and of course we can have a chat while we're doing it, and I can always then cut them down afterwards and upload them as individual matches like we normally do. So that was the sort of idea behind that, and yeah, like I said, if there's enough interest, we'll definitely have a go. And we can even do the universe mode as well, I suppose. The only thing with the universe mode is sometimes I encounter quite a lot of glitches and have to restart the computer and all sorts of stuff like that, and it gets a little bit frustrating. So it's not too bad in 2K16. There are a lot of problems in 2K15, but yeah, I think we'll give it a go. Sting managed to fight his way back up to his feet from that reverse chin lock. Now Sting taking Shawn Michaels up. Tombstone power driver. Could that be all here? Could Shawn Michaels be down and out? 1, 2. It's only a 2 count. And that's quite ironic to think, isn't it? The first ever Hell in a Cell match was between Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. And there we see Sting hitting a tombstone power driver on Shawn. Taking him back to that very night back in 96, I want to say. I don't know if that's right, that's off the top of my head, so forgive me if I'm wrong. Sting is up on the top rope with Shawn Michaels, and he's going to bring him down the hard way. Super backdrop, that's the word I'm looking for. Don't know why I put reverse in there for some strange reason. There's the pin by Sting. 1, 2. Still only enough for the 2 count though. Sting now another elbow to the forehead of Shawn Michaels. Hands on hips now. Sting trying to survey the situation, trying to think about what he needs to do next, and he looks like he has something in mind. Brings Michaels back up to his feet, and I don't know why he was lining him up there potentially for a finisher maneuver, and he just changed his mind halfway through and decided to go for a an energy reclaiming maneuver, I suppose, in that reverse chin lock. And I'm hoping you can't hear too many of the vehicles in the background. It's it's very warm today, so I've got the window open, but I'm on sort of like a main road, and the cars are just going whizzing past. Shawn Michaels breaks free from the... Oh, he broke through from the neck breaker, went for the sweet chin music. Sting avoided it and caught him straight away in the Scorpion Death Drop, and this could be all, and it is. That was a pretty insane finish, that. Sting went for the neck breaker. Shawn broke free. He went for the sweet chin music. Sting managed to avoid it, and then Sting just turned Shawn Michaels straight round into the Scorpion Death Drop, and there we go. There's the victory for Sting inside the Hell in a Cell against Shawn Michaels. So it's old school WCW defeats old school WWF. There was the elbow drop earlier on in the match by Shawn Michaels, and that was so close to a 3 count very, very early on. You see Sting breaking free with the elbows to the gut. And this is the Tombstone Power Driver. And if you've seen episode number 2 of our Universe Mode for Thunder, we did actually have a match between Sting and The Undertaker. It was a great match. And here we see Sting with that super backdrop on Shawn Michaels as well. Really hit with everything he had in this match, and I think he had to. And hopefully we'll see the ending, I think. Hopefully we'll see all of the ending so you can see exactly what I was talking about with the neck breaker reversed and the sweet chin music avoided, then the Scorpion Death Drop. No, we're not. We're just going to see the Scorpion Death Drop. Either way, it's a great win here for Sting. And there's the 1, the 2, and the 3. So, that is going to be the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have any suggestions for random matches you would like to see, then do drop them down in the comment section below. Of course, this one was suggested by Jamie Rogers, so thank you very much for that, Jamie. Yeah, if you have enjoyed this video, then please do hit that like button. What a camera angle that is to finish off on. If you do enjoy this video, please do hit that like button. It does help me out a lot. And of course, if you are new around here, be sure to subscribe for a lot more WWE 2K16 footage. I've been Chevy Gamer. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.